When it comes to global agribusiness strategies and technical know-how, one country's name stands tall amongst them all, Italy. And over the years, the Italian Trade Agency has supported our local industries by attracting foreign businesses from Italy to Ghana and vice versa. And well, the Italian Trade Agency is a governmental agency that supports the business development of Italian companies abroad and promotes the attraction of foreign investment in Italy. Joining me on the U-Times special edition today is Mr. Alessandro Gerbino, the Italian Trade Agency Director to Africa. On the show today, we will delve deeper into the bilateral trade relations between Italy and Ghana, focusing mainly on agribusiness and food security in Ghana. My name is Vanessa Zeke Ade Ado, and this is the U-Times special edition on Grace Live TV. Don't go anywhere, the show rolls very shortly. Do stay with us. So welcome back to the U-Times special edition. As I mentioned earlier, I am here with Mr. Alessandro Gerbino. He is the Italian Trade Agency Director for West Africa. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Aquaba.
Aquaba.
Salve, signori.
Grazie.
Did I get it correct?
Yes.
And then let me proceed. So, sei il benvenuto allo spettacolo.
Molte grazie. So welcome to the show.
Right. Thank you so much. Right. So before we kickstart deeper into the bilateral trade conversation, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Our viewers would like to know who you are and the role you play as the ITA Director to West Africa.
With pleasure. So my name is Alessandro Gerbino. I'm from Rome in Italy. And I've been working here in Ghana for 2.5 years now, directing our office in Accra, who is looking after not only Ghana, but also other countries of the region. But Ghana is our headquarters and the place from where we develop all our activities in West Africa. It's a fantastic experience. It's very exciting. Due to the potential that we see in the bilateral relationships across many sectors. We will speak more deeply about the agribusiness and the food and wine, but Italy and Ghana have already active cooperation in several other fields as well. So relationships are already, well established, but still there is a huge potential to catch. And so we are here trying to make it happen.
That's great. And for the past 2.5 years being here in Ghana, what have been the highlights of your role as the ITA Director?
Well, the priority for us was to connect with the Ghanaian business community in the first place. We played the role of a door or a bridge to Italy. So we try to convey information about Italy and Italian competencies and Italian skills and excellences into Ghana. At the same time, we try to do the opposite as well, telling more to Italian companies about opportunity in Ghana, what's going on, so to attract companies to Ghana to develop their businesses as well in cooperation with Ghanaian players.
And so in cooperation with the Ghanaian players, we have seen there has been some rich bilateral trade relations between Italy and Ghana over the years. What is the long-term importance for both countries?
Well, Italy started to have an important presence in Ghana several decades ago already, mostly thanks to the wood industry. So there is an Italian community already well established in Ghana, which gave way also to several important companies in the building and construction. There's a lot of construction, important construction that has been made in Ghana by Italian companies. You are certainly familiar with certain names of Italian building and construction companies. But to name just the largest masterpiece, I think is the Akosombo Dam that was built by an Italian company. And that was the entry point, perhaps, for Italy into Ghana. And starting from there, it developed across other sectors, reflecting the main sectors of export for Italy, which are technology in the first place, but also the other goods that many are familiar with, such as fashion, furniture, and of course, food and wine.
That is great. And so probing further on that, in May this year, you launched the Italy Ghana AgriBusiness Digital Lab, which incorporated the fusion of people interested or company players in the agribusiness sector. How has that been from May to now, and where do we see it in future?
That's correct. That was a very important event for us, and actually it wasn't the first piece of the project that we have been carrying out.
Right.
We have conducted some training before that, managerial and technical training for agribusiness exporters from Ghana, making them more aware of the possibilities that can reach out on the European markets and the Italian in particular. So thanks to that, we started connecting with a number of Ghanaian parties, both at an institutional level and at a company level. And we used these connections to bring Italian companies, relate with them, and that's what we did at the AgriBusiness Digital Lab in May this year. It was a big event digitally due to the COVID, of course. We hope we'll be able to repeat it physically as soon as possible. But we had around 80 companies from the Ghanaian side and 30 companies from the Italian side, mostly suppliers of technologies that can help Ghanaian growers and exporters process the product so that it fits the requirements of the European and Italian market as well. And after that, we had also the opportunity to bring a delegation of Ghanaian companies to Italy to exhibit to a professional exhibition that is called MacFruit. It was in September this year. So we had a group of 12 companies that stayed there for a few days in the exhibition to connect with local buyers, other suppliers of technologies, and also had the possibility to have field trips to see how things go in Italy in the same sector, and so to see how we process and how we organize our production there.
Great. Thank you so much. And all this have contributed immensely towards food security in Ghana, and you would attest to the fact. And also in our recent interview with the ambassador, she also touched on some development assistance initiatives to also ensure food security in Ghana. Are there new developments in this field?
We are looking.
I'm asking that because of the plants assembled in Kumasi. So, what new developments are we seeing in this sector?
Well, food security is a very important issue for us.
Very.
Italy has developed a very advanced know-how and expertise in this area. So food security touches very different areas of interest. There is an institutional and legal framework that needs to be set up. There are control systems and laboratories that also need to be put in place. And there is a series of measures at the technology level that needs to be implemented as well. All these complex of capacities has been very well developed in Italy, and we support many countries in doing that. Everyone cares much about food security, and so we are in the position to assist institutions and companies to develop the same ability to play together with the market players so that the food that is produced is compliant with all the legislation and all the technical requirements and undergoes all the control that are necessary at all times to make sure that what is given to the consumers is healthy and safe. So in this regard, we also insist very much with the companies, the Italian companies that are approaching the Ghanaian market, to bring not only the products, but also all the services that are needed to use the product, the technology properly, and to develop the skills locally that are necessary to make it possible to reach the goals that we have in this regard. And you mentioned the plant in Kumasi. That is one of the several projects that are up and running at the moment. And it is a plant for the processing of fruits from a company that has already developed several projects in West Africa and is working very profitably. And we hope not only to extend, their presence in Ghana, but also that it's going to help other companies to join. And particularly in the area also of traceability, which is a requirement that increasingly is demanded from the advanced markets.
So your work and your role transcends the borders of Ghana to some countries in West Africa. Yeah. So collectively, with agribusiness and food security in mind, do you think as a continent or as a region, we are making good progress?
There is progress going on, and still there is so much to do. I trust that we have to fix targets that we can reach, so to move step by step along a process that increasingly is going to gather the attention of more companies, more people. We need to work at different levels, not only at companies level, but also at consumers at the consumers end, to raise the awareness of the importance of quality of products. When you see a product, you should not evaluate it only from the price, but you must look carefully on what is it, how was it produced, what sort of brand of certification does it carry, because that's very important and it reveals what is behind it, and so how it is going to influence also your health and your life.
That is great. So viewers, we take our very first commercial break. The show continues shortly. Don't go anywhere. Viewers, welcome back to the U-Times special edition. I've been sitting here with the ITA Director for West Africa, Mr. Alessandro Gerbino, talking immensely and in total about agribusiness and its importance to the whole country as a whole. You're welcome once again, sir. Right. So we are talking about how ITA has been or is supporting some local agribusinesses or agribusiness companies to bounce back, because you won't attest to the fact that COVID really had a huge impact on their success. And the aftermath of what we are seeing isn't really good and is really in shambles for some companies. What are you doing about that?
Well, I think that the element that we have seen very much after the COVID shock is the motivation from many companies that have understood that they need to face a possible different context of the global value chains. And
Great.
So it is necessary for countries such as Ghana, who have huge natural resources, to be able to create value locally. You cannot rely only on exports of raw material and thereby renouncing of what you can make out of it. You need to make it here. You can make it here. It is going to create jobs. It's going to create value. Is going to reduce your independence from foreign countries, which, as we have seen, the COVID has hit very severely. All the international transport have suffered a lot, breaking the value chain and the transport of many of many supplies. So adding capacity locally is necessary, and COVID has convinced many players to make the steps in that direction. On both sides, on the Ghanaian side, on the Italian side as well. So we are working on this new motivation that we have seen come stronger over this period.
Right. That is great. So coming back to the issue of the youth, because right now our president touched on moving Ghana beyond aid, and most of your development assistance initiatives are also geared towards that direction. Youth in agriculture, I want you to probe on the fact that you see the next generation of Ghanaian or West African or African youth venturing into agriculture.
Well, agriculture in Ghana has a very huge potential. Potential alone doesn't mean anything. You need to turn potential into opportunity. Opportunity is something you can reach. And in this regard, skills are fundamental. And together with several other Italian parties at the company level particularly, we have developed several activities in the training for the agribusiness and for management. I will name just a couple of them. ENI, the large oil company, is also supporting Ghana agribusiness sector. They have set up a large facility in the western region, together with other Italian parties in the technology for agribusiness, and they train 800 students a year.
Wow.
They already have completed the first year, and now a second one is going on. Another company called De Lorenzo is setting up training centers in several parts of Ghana. They are focused on agribusiness and also in other manufacturing areas. And another very interesting cooperation has been developing between UPSA, University of Professional Studies in Accra, with La Cattolica from Milan, which is a very prestigious university, in a master's for young innovator entrepreneurs. And this has reached, I think, already the 7th or 8th cycle of this MBA, which is a great success.
Wow.
And it focuses on the approach that many Italian companies bring, that is focusing on innovation and quality, which is, I think, we are key for the success of any new venture.
Thank you so much. Our youth are very much appreciative. I stand in their stead and appreciate your efforts for them. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And there are so many people watching right now who would like to emulate you one day, would like to sit in your seat. If you had the opportunity to stand before them, what would you tell them? I think this is your camera.
Okay, I would tell them, if you want to reach success, don't compromise on work and on quality. Quality always pays off, so it is going to be appreciated by the consumers, by your partners, and that is the key to success.
Great. Thank you so much. He said, never compromise on quality. We have been here with the ITA Director for West Africa, and this has been the Youth Time Show special edition. Until then, the show comes your way same time next week. It's goodbye for now.